Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. Hello, Pokefans. I'm Crystal Hope Dragon, and welcome to my first episode of Pokemon Theories. The question for this video is, simply put, do humans in the Pokemon world hatch from eggs? Okay, I know this sounds insane, but keep an open mind here. Logically speaking, the normal reaction to this question would be no. After all, in our world, humans are mammals, and like most mammals, reproduce using live birth. The thing is, though, these humans aren't from our world. In our world, if we go by the evolutionary theory, humans are descendant from the same ancestor as most modern primates. As such, we have similar, if not the same, reproductive methods. All known descendants from this ancestor reproduce using live birth. Humans in the Pokemon world don't have this ancestor, though. They're descendant from Pokemon. As such, they would most likely have the same reproductive method as them. Now, the humans are descendant from Pokemon information is mostly from the games. The main bit most people remember is it being referenced in the Canalave Library in Sinnoh during Generation 4. The exact quote was in Sinnoh Folk Story 2, where it said, "There lived a Pokemon in a forest. In the forest, the Pokemon shed its hide to sleep as a human. Awakened, the human dons the Pokemon hide to roam villages." Most people interpret this as how most humans were made, even though it only mentions one instance, and that incident seems to be after most humans were already in existence. The reason we usually go by it, though, is that we don't really have much else to go on, and this theory has a bit more backing. There are a lot of Pokédex entries showing the opposite effect, where humans turn into Pokemon, such as Kadabra and Yamask, and many a human such as Sabrina and Ash show abilities more commonly known to Pokemon. The species are obviously connected, most likely genetically. There are also trainers throughout the game that will mention their ancestors were Farfetch or Geodude, mainly bird keepers and hikers. As such, most fans who have heard this theory seem to believe it. That would also have to do with the fact that there aren't many other theories to go on. The other ideas for how Pokemon and humans were created was the Ho-Oh created the Pokemon theory from Gen 2, which I can't really find any evidence of anymore, and the Arceus created all idea from Generation 4. In both theories, though, there is no differentiation between the creation of humans and Pokemon. Usually they mention a divergence later on, but not that they are two separately created entities. As such, humans seem to be implied to be descendant from the same ancestors as the other Pokemon. As every known descendant of this ancestor that we know of reproduces laying eggs, which at this point is at 681 Pokemon that can reproduce at all, it would only be logical to assume the ancestor itself did, and as such that the other descendants of it that are known to reproduce would use a similar method, even if specific reproductive methods of that species haven't yet been shown. Another fact to think of is that in neither the game or the show has a pregnant woman or a baby been shown or mentioned. I've seen a good portion of the Pokemon anime, nearly everything but the Battle Frontier to be honest, and I can't remember ever seeing a child younger than preschool age. Most Pokemon when hatched come out already partially capable of surviving, as shown when they battle barely out of the egg, and with basic language skills, as shown by how they communicate with the other Pokemon. Wouldn't it make sense then that if humans hatched from eggs as well, they would come out in a similar state, with both basic language skills and strong enough to survive if not supported? A 4-year-old in our world or a preschooler wouldn't be able to do that. In the Pokemon world, though, they seem fairly resourceful. Well, that aside, even with the facts shown, the theory itself is mostly just speculation and statistics. After all, we have never seen a human egg in the show. Still, there is enough evidence pointing towards it and such a distinct lack of any evidence against it that I can't help but feel it might be true. What do you think? Are humans hatched from eggs, or did the show creators just forget to include any babies throughout the 900-episode run? Or did they want this to be fact, but can't get away with it? Post any ideas in the comments below, and I hope to see you all next time. Now, if you'll pardon me, I have a Pokemon ancestor to study and an aging theory to put together. This is Crystal Hope Dragon, soaring away until next time.